alcohol. And they're doing that on purpose because they just want a whole bunch of hungry, drunk, zombie women in skimpy clothing to be fighting each other because they think that's good television. Honestly, they're right. It is good television, but that don't mean I support it. I mean, technically, I am supporting it by having a Zeus account and watching the show, but I still don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for us. But honestly, people are going. This is what, because literally, I saw this video, and it was saying, I love how much storage my camera has. I literally deleted so many screenshots of just random nonsense. But oh, I turned it too quickly. Anyways, I saw this TikTok saying that it was like a woman. She was in a room full of men, and she was like, no, she was on a podcast. Oh, usually whenever I see a podcast TikTok, I just immediately press not interested. Because I've never seen anything good come from a podcast except for the Backyard podcast or whatever it's called. Oh my god, I love them. Joey and the other guy. I feel really bad for not remembering his name. I just remember Joey because I feel like we hear his name a lot. Anyways. Excuse me. What's it called? Why am I like mixing them like they're scrambled eggs? Just leave them alone. I saw this podcast of this woman. She was a black woman. She was saying that there's like a whole stereotype that like she used to be a server, and whenever there would be a black family, none of the other servers would want to serve them because apparently it's a stereotype that black people don't tip well. And so now whenever she goes out, she purposefully over tips to try, she purposely over tips to like try and combat that, I guess. And oh my god, guys, there's a bird. I love birds, they're so pretty. Too bad we eat half of them. Anyways, what's it called? She was saying that she does that just to combat it, like the stereotype. And my response to that, I mean, I said it out loud. I didn't like put it in the TikTok. I didn't put it in like the bottom of the comments or anything. Sorry. Oh my god. I didn't spit anything back. It was just I had a cavity filled, so there's like metal back there, and a piece of ice hit the metal and it hit my nerve, and it was just like, it was horrible. Anyways, what's it called? So my response to that, when I literally said this out loud, but I was alone in my room, so nobody heard it, but I just said it out loud. I basically just said that, like, the things about those, like, the whole black people are loud, and no, I used to be just like that. Not loud, but I used to be like, I would look at stereotypes and I would try my very best to do the absolute opposite. Like, first of all, can we look at my eyebrows, guys? I literally did them last night. That one's looking a little messy, but I did them last night, and I shaved my face. I know, guys, I had to shave my beard and my mustache. I didn't feel like looking bogus anymore. Anyways, and I used to do that. Sorry, my penguin texted me. And like, since the stereotype was, that black people are like loud and ghetto and stuff, I tried to act as quiet and timid and articulate and intelligent as I possibly could, just to combat that. But at the end of the day, it really took me a long time, not a long time because I'm only 15, but it took me a decent amount of time to realize that when people think that, they're racist. And you're one person, whether it's true that black people are loud or not, which it's a stereotype, and whether it is or not, whether it is true or not, it doesn't matter, because those people who think that, anybody who's thinking that, they're a racist. And you being quiet and sitting there is not going to change the way they think, because thing about racists is they're haters. They're never going to notice you when you're doing something good or they like, or something that they like. They're never going to acknowledge you. In fact, you blur completely into the background. They're only going to notice you when you're doing something that they don't like, or something they can insult you for, this and this and that. So you sitting there all quiet, trying to be timid, or telling your other black friends to shh, be quiet, we're around white people. Girl, that don't matter for nothing. That does not, that literally just, ooh, my hash brown. Hold up, this one might actually be a little toasty. No, it's good. Look at that, guys. Oh yeah, I'm the hash brown queen. Okay, now immediately off the bat, we're gonna turn that down So literally just don't care. And plus, why are you seeking approval from the attention of racists? That's the real weird thing. You being loud, okay, that's understandable. You're having a good time with your friends. You being quiet, okay. But you being loud or quiet, all for the attention of racists? Now I'm gonna look at you weird. Cause who? Who? Not me, girl. I don't know. This is like turkey bacon because my grandma, she doesn't buy the real thing, which I don't mind. It's just sometimes I can't tell if it's supposed to smell a certain way or not. But I guess if you cook it long enough, it should be good. Oh. And I didn't even know turkey bacon could get crispy. I just thought it was just naturally soggy and wah, wah. But it's not. It got crispy one time that I did it. These hash browns are looking good, but honestly, I don't think it's enough. But honestly, it doesn't matter because we're gonna have bacon, avocado, egg, and cheese aside from the hash browns. So trust me, it'll be a full burrito. But not if I keep eating them like a fatty. Silly goose. Put them in the microwave to keep them warm. Okay. So yeah, it should be yourself. Like, it doesn't really matter. Batty by the shut o'clock. And this part of the process is really boring. Like the cooking the bacon. So I'll get back to you whenever I think of something cool to say. This bacon is almost done, but I just thought of something. Since I already got y'all watching, I'm gonna spit some black history. And if you click off this video, bro, like, really think about it. You can't sit here for maybe 3 minutes tops. 3 minutes tops. Okay? That's 60. No, that's 50. Okay, it's 3 minutes, okay? So basically, let's talk about something that happened last year in my beginning year of high school, which I was in Arizona for the beginning of my year. And think about people in Arizona, a lot of them are racist, but without even knowing. Like, a lot of Mexicans say the N-word, which I don't approve of that. So I think it's culturally insensitive. Like, I just don't like it. But anyways, other than that, people are just openly racist, you know? People are openly racist no matter where you go, honestly. That's what I've learned from moving 2,000 miles across the United States and being treated the exact same way. But, so I was sitting, because my friend City Babe, I'm calling you out. My friend City Babe, she had a crush on this one guy in our science class, right? Right. And so we were all sitting together. City was like, because we were doing group projects, I guess, or something. Honors science, by the way. Yeah, I know, scholar. But, damn, I'm doing the eggs now. Look at that bacon. Crispy. Oop. Putting that in the microwave. What's it called? Oh, I'm already a minute and 30 seconds in. But, we were all sitting together because it was like a group project. So it was like, come on, go talk to us. But she had a crush on this one guy, and his friend was there too. I didn't mess with either of them. They were both ugly, and not even just that, I didn't mess with them as friends either because I don't like their type of humor. I mean, I've sat there like behind them while City Babe like talked to them, and I just don't find them very funny, like, at all. So I was already just kind of like away from the group. I had not said a single word to these boys. I took out some gum, and he was like, he was like, what is it, watermelon flavored? And I know you're probably like, that's so silly, Genesis. It's just a joke, get over it. I don't care how light the joke is. If you're making a joke and it's racist from at any point of view, like, if it's racist at all, I don't care if it's the slightest joke. Like, I don't care if we're at a restaurant and you're like, oh, what are you going to order, the chicken tenders? You might as well just straight up call me a nigger to my face, because that's what I'm hearing. Oh, am I able to say that on YouTube? Oh. But, because I don't, like, weigh racism. If you're racist, you're a racist, and I ain't standing for it. So, basically, I'm going to give, ooh, I'm already up to 3 minutes. All right, guys, give me 60 more seconds. 1 more minute. I'm gonna teach y'all the history behind the whole black people love chicken and watermelon thing. So basically, after slavery was abolished, immediately after they made slaves they like ran away from their owners like, yay, we're free. But then they immediately after made homelessness illegal. So black people were taken off the streets, thrown in prisons where they were forced to do more slave labor, but it was under the guise of imprisonment, which is still a very common thing today. Like the school to imprisonment channel or whatever, that's really, really common, which I don't want to get into that today, but maybe another day. But basically, other slaves, other slaves had to go back to their masters because they didn't want to go back. They didn't want to go to jail. Which preferably, I would probably went to jail because all my black friends are there. We're just like sitting around doing stuff. I would have had fun, but I guess not because it's slavery. But basically, one of the ways that all the other black people, they had to figure out what are we gonna do because we don't want to go to jail, but we don't want to go back to our slave masters. We've been seeing how horrible that was for the past 400 years. And basically, so they started doing gardening and cooking because they were both very good at both of those things. I mean, obviously they have a ton of experience. So, and one of the main things that it was really easy for them to make and that white people really, really loved was fried chicken and watermelon. They were amazing at growing it and they could cook it like no other, which is still a very true thing to this day. I can't cook no chicken, but that's my mama, not me. But, so basically then they start selling watermelon and chicken, and they're getting all this money. These people are coming out of jails and they're starting to be able to buy houses and they're not on the street no more. Oh no, what are we gonna do? When you can't think of anything to make fun of someone for, at that point you gotta make it up, which is what I guess was going through their minds. So you know what they did? They made that stereotype. Oh, look at they're over there eating watermelon and cooking fried chicken, this and that. So that's how that stereotype got made up. And people that still think that's funny to this day, they don't know the history behind it. And if they do know, whether they know the history, sorry, I just got a notification. Whether they do know the history behind it or not, that's where it came from. It's literally like, that's not funny. Like, literally when they saw us doing better, they literally did anything they could to keep us from growing, to keep us from reaching our ultimate best. So even when we were doing good, they used that to our disadvantage. So I don't think that shit's funny. You sitting here talking to me saying, oh, what is it, watermelon gum? You might as well have just cussed out me and my entire ancestry because I don't think that shit's funny, okay? We made it from the bottom up. We weren't even at the bottom. We were down in hell. And we clawed our way to the top. You gonna sit here asking me if I got some watermelon bubblegum? What if I do? Okay? And no, I didn't. It was peppermint because we had just had like a macaroni salad for lunch and my breath was a little stanky. But that's not the point. So I don't think that shit is funny. And I never will. I don't think any racist jokes are funny. I don't care if it's coming from a black person. My cousin be making jokes like that. And that's why I don't really talk to her because I just don't think it's funny. Like, that's your only form of humor. And when you especially use that humor when you're around other people that aren't people of color and they laugh, you're basically making yourself a walking minstrel show. So what's funny now? I don't think that's funny. Like, guys, come on, guys. And people just say, oh my God, you're taking it too seriously. It's just a joke, this and that. But I don't care. That was like 3 times the amount of time I told you guys we were gonna do. But good things come from those who wait. And guess what? We're on the eggs. We already did 1 egg. We're on the second one. So we just have 1 more egg to go. And then we are going to add the cheese to them and then start working on the tortillas and put it all together. When I'm putting it together, you guys will get a perfect view of everything on them. Like how I'm putting it together. That hurts so bad. But yeah, that's that history, period. Oh my gosh. It makes me so good just to like be able to say that because like nobody ever wants to hear that. Like nobody ever wants to listen, like ever. Especially when it's about slavery and stuff because it's become such a niche topic. But the thing is about it being a niche topic, yeah, this is my channel. I'm going to talk about it. The thing about it being like a niche topic is that's funny to me because we don't even talk about it enough. Like the way that it's a niche topic is because a whole bunch of racist little 12-year-old boys come on the internet and make a whole bunch of racist jokes. So now whenever somebody gets mad at them, they're like, come on, they're just 12. So now whenever we have serious conversations about it, it's, oh my God, this again. But no, this is not some minor issue. This is not just little tiny transgressions. And that's the thing I hate about microaggressions. Oh my God. I hate microaggressions, and I know it might seem really bad, but I'd rather you be 100% racist to my face than give me little 5, 10, 15. Like, no, give me 100% of it right now so I can rightfully be mad. Because when they give you like little microaggressions, then when you tell somebody, they're like, well, that's not that big of a deal. But it's like little things over and over and over again. But you can't be mad at any of them because they're still little things. Like, no, that shit pisses me off. And the whole thing about it being like cliche, like I was saying, we don't even talk about it enough. Everybody wants to sit here and make jokes about, oh, they were just picking cotton and they were getting whipped. First of all, getting whipped, they were just getting whipped. That's not even the worst thing about it. They're only thinking that was not even the worst part. Like, I can't say the worst part, but there are so many other horrible things that happen to those people on, like, not even just during slavery, but before it was brought to the Americas and after it was abolished. The horrible things, like, I'm pretty sure you can take any major thing in this world and it will be tied down back to slavery or some kind of racism. I'm not joking. Everything in this world, and I will say this till the day I die, everything in this world eventually dilutes back down to racism. Okay, my phone died and the food finished before my phone even turned back on, so I did eat it. So you guys don't get to see the food, but what's it called, yeah. And I literally, because it died, like, I thought that all the video was lost, like, because when I turned my phone back on, the video wasn't there because it died while I was in the middle of recording. Oh my god, I literally got so sad. Like, I was like really sad because I really liked the ending of that video, like the last 7 minutes. Like, I'm really passionate about that kind of stuff, and I feel like no one ever listens to me about that stuff and no one ever wants to hear it, so I was like really sad. But I saved it. Everything's good, everything's awesome. But yeah, y'all don't get to see the food. And I know you're probably like, bro, this is such a low quality video. I told y'all there will be little to no editing. There will be, bro, this is so ghetto. But you get what you get, girl, and you're still here for it. So good night, y'all. I love you.